2 weeks ago, we sent our baby birth certificate and her other passport to the post office in order to get her first British passport. Last week we got her British passport and we're all happy, amazing. And yesterday morning, my wife just saw in the letterbox letter, so she said, "Okay, let's see what is that," because it's not the regular post office envelope. It's usually come in the hard envelope, but she opened it. She was surprised to see inside the birth certificate, which is ripped through the apostille stamp, which make the passport the birth certificate invalid. So she turned it to the other side, and then she saw that someone scribbled on the father place of birth, which is Israel. And so she was a bit of shock, but she didn't know exactly how to react to that. So she just sent it to me, and for me it was like a big red flag, a big red sign that is something very, very not right over here. Because we sent this document to the Home Office, the passport office, the place that should be the most secure to our documents, and we get it back ripped and scribbled by someone from in the system. Someone in the Home Office decided to take his, we call it filthy thought, and just took a pen, just scribble, rip it, and maybe sort of revenge on something. But I don't think my 5-month-old baby did anything wrong to anybody. Maybe just woke me up in the night, but nothing more than that. And I don't know, I felt horrendous when I saw it for the first time. It took me a few more times to look at that and just to understand what's going on. So we contact an organization called Campaign Against Anti-Semitism, and we just asking for advice, what to do. And they told me, no, this is not something you keep to yourself. This is something that everyone needs to know, because today it's you, but tomorrow it can be anyone else. And today is such a small action, but tomorrow can be something even worse, especially when it's come from in the system. So then the Home Secretary, James Cleverly, I was surprisingly that was very swift and quick reaction. He just said straight away, we're going to investigate it. And yeah, it just gave me a bit of hope in the situation, because that's make me feel so unsafe about what's going over here. What happened to our society? This is a British capital. This is a place that people used to come from all over the world. No, this is an international capital. Everyone accepted here. More than 80 languages speaking throughout the capital city. And what's going on?
How do you feel about the person who did this to your baby daughter's birth certificate?
So, yeah, I think that guy is been influenced wrongly. Yeah, you can debate if what Israel doing is legitimate or not, but firstly, you cannot debate that if Israel is legitimate as a state or not, and just scribble it out is like saying, no, you are not legitimate. Other thing is my baby, she's 5 months old. What they have to do with where her father was born? This is I don't know, this is horrendous. And I just think this guy or lady, no matter what it is, this person immediately need to be sacked. As well, we need to make sure it's been registered somewhere, that people know this guy cannot hold sensitive documents, because he's taking his personal actions, and he taking his personal political or even racism from home, and he take it to work, and he get paid from my taxes. We have companies over here, we're paying taxes. This is our money. The guy work for us, and using his wages and his time at work to do horrendous things, which is unbelievable. And as well, I think if the government need to re-vet the people who are working in the public sector, because if anyone can get into these documents, so what's the point of being a document being private? There is no any I don't feel confidence to send any official paper to the Home Office or anywhere else, because the Home Office is in charge of my security as a minority over here. So think about that. Now the situation over here is not good. To be a Jew in the UK, to be a Jewish in the UK is very hard nowadays. And it's not getting better, it's getting worse and worse. So I just think my daughter, in 20 years, what's her future over here? Because London is not London anymore. And I literally feel unsafe.
Do you think that changed on October the 7th?
Big time. It's like a sharp rise. I see all over, like people ripping posters of a little baby that been kidnapped and spraying it, stuff Palestine, which is, there is nothing to do with the conflict. There is a baby that been kidnapped. Why you need to put like everything like the political thought that it's not been driven by a special feeling for the Palestinian people. No, this is anti-Semitism. Because when there was bombing in Ukraine, I didn't see such amount of people running every Saturday on the street. But when the Jewish people are involved, everything has changed. So
why do you think that is?
What makes me think so? So you see the fact. Look the amount of the people that are running every week on the street. There is in Syria, a few million lost their life. In China, Uyghur people been prosecuted on daily basis, been sent to the concentration camp. No one, you can't hear a word about that. But when a Jewish people involved, oh, yeah, like say, be the Jew and save the world. That's the feeling that I've got. And not only that, people can see you with wearing a couple on the street and they can tell you like, free Palestine. What is it to do with my religious? There is nothing to do with my religion. It's like, no, I'm not going to any Muslim in the street and tell him I have problem with you because what happened in October the 7th. No, because I know not everyone is the same. And the people that are doing the same as the person that did that to my daughter, he saw that I was born in Israel, so automatically think I'm agreed automatically with the government way, with whatever they do in Gaza. This has nothing to do with that.
Do you feel safe here in Britain? You've got a young family.
So, yeah, regarding the family, that's the right question, because myself, yeah, I feel all right. I'm usually going with the Star of David on the street on a daily basis. And nowadays, when I'm coming to like less safe areas, I'm just putting the Star of David under my shirt because I don't know what's coming. But definitely, when it's come to my kids, we're going outing to the city or something. Everyone with a casket. I don't want like anything to happen. Kids are kids, and we don't know what's the future over here.
Do you want to stay in the UK?
So I would love to stay in the UK. I want to stay. We have your business. We're doing well. We are very happy over here. But the thing is, around things are bubbling, and the people that are now chanting on the street, in next generation, they can sit on the Prime Minister seat as or any other political role, and this is when it's going to be an issue.
In terms of what happened with your daughter's birth certificate, have you spoken directly to the Home Office? Have you put in a formal complaint?
We didn't put yet a formal complaint, neither to the passport office or the police, but we definitely thinking of doing so.
You're going to complain to the police?
Yes, 100%, because this morning I was just looking at the birth certificate, and at the bottom of it, it's written clearly that it's a criminal offence to damage this document, especially when it's been done by the Home Office staff.
And you've had a day now for this to sink in as a family. How are you all feeling? There must be a range of emotions. Yeah, so I don't know what to like. My wife always like repeating again and again, like, what is the future? We now all right. We can deal with that. We can live with that, okay? And as well, I can live with someone
political thoughts, but not when it's come to the street. So my wife told me this morning, you know, we maybe need to install another camera outside the house. Or she said, maybe we need to change the phone number, or maybe we need to move a house because the person who touched it, he have all my personal details. He have whatever, he knows everything about us. Maybe we need to move a house. And because if he did that, yeah. So we hope this is not there is not such a hostile circumstances in the environment in the home office, yeah. We hope so. But if it's coming from his house, who said this person that can be so cruel and do it for a little baby? Why shouldn't he just take a picture with his phone and send it to all his riffraff or I don't know what, and they will come to us? Just because I was born in Israel.
Have you ever felt this uneasy in Britain in the decade that you've lived here?
No, never. Like, as I said, when I came here on the first day, I feel so welcomed. As well to know that I'm not the only one that doesn't speak English over here. And I'm not the only foreigner over here. And like, I feel so welcomed. And the things have changed. Now, after the October the 7th, that's not a right place. But I hope, as same as the Home Secretary, like straight away swift in and said, I'm gonna take further action on it. So I hope that incident will put a big problem that we have, and maybe things will start to change now.
We've seen a large rise in anti-Semitism in Britain. What would you say to people who see pictures coming out of Gaza, who feel angry about what Israel are doing and want some way to vent that anger? What would you say to those people as a Jewish person living here in Britain?
I will tell them, we had the Jewish people in the land of Israel, we had very big history all around, okay? I have workers from Syria. I never did anything to them, tell them, oh, you're from Syria, so you're in charge of what Assad did or his father. It's not working like that. We are like independent people. So I'm from Israel, I'm who am I? And I'm not the Prime Minister and I'm not anyone else. And in Israel as well, you have a position, it's a democracy. You have the opposition, coalition. Like, you can't judge a person by what his government back home, even though he's not living over there doing. And as well, the people that like going against Jewish people here in the UK, the only thing they're doing is just put the Jewish more united. Because when we are in trouble, we're getting together. Simple as that.